Hey, what up, everybody? This is PT, the Sneaker Preacher, back once again with God's Word, no cap, and stories from the storm. Stories from the storm. A lot of times we go through life and we run into these storms, and they may be like a perfect mixture of a storm. It may be personal issues in your household. It may be issues at work. It may be issues with your children. It may be issues with your siblings or parents. And it may sometimes be a mixture of all of those things, a perfect cocktail of chaos, and you are going through it. Last year, 2023, was the worst year of my life. My aunt had passed suddenly, which triggered the grief and the weight of my father's passing. So I was kind of grieving them both at the same time because I had shut out my father's passing. I had locked the doors on that, and I went back to work immediately 4 days after he passed. So when she passed, all of that caught up with me. But then I was experiencing all of these other things: work troubles, home troubles, financial troubles, all at the same time. And it was weighing down on me. And I was still trying to be PT. Hey, sunshine and rainbows. And I was recording Sabbath School one time when we had a guest on there. And what she came in and she told me was, you have to learn to be real and honest and let people see that even though you're struggling, God is still good. Don't act like you don't have these problems. Don't act like you aren't going through it. Don't act like you aren't suffering. Suffer, but live out loud and let other people in so that they can help you through those times. And that takes us to this word. It says, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. So in this storm that you are in, or the one you're about to head into, I want to encourage you, just like I was admonished, to find people who you can be vulnerable with, who you can be honest with, and people you can be open with. And you know they aren't there to exploit you. You know that they aren't there to expose you. You know that they are there to encourage you, which means inspire courage so that you can keep fighting. In a multitude of counselors, there is safety. This is God's word, no cap, with a story from the storms of life so that you can keep going. Find a multitude of counselors where you can be sure of the safety of God and godly people. May God bless and keep you. I'll see you next time with our very last episode of Stories